I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture, because Logan, Japan is all about the respect.
It's actually true.
I know it's true, so I gotta take my chotch levels and bring them down.
You kind of think as soon as someone turns around and says that, and say that they're going to bring their levels down, that they are going to be respectful and they're not going to do what they normally do, and the fact is that they are going to, in fact, be okay, to be kind of maybe calm, mellow about stuff. And then you do this. One thing that really annoys me is that when you boast about doing respect and you do shit like this, you just don't care. So Logan Paul was in Japan, and what did he do? He just pissed off the entire whole country. Well, pretty much most people that have seen this, and pretty much most of the people that are inside his vlogs. Now, you kind of think that you know this, you have done your research, you've said multiple times on what you know about Japan, but then you go against it. It's like, in your mind, like, okay, I better be respectful, bad idea. There are things that he does at this temple that just really annoys me, because Japan is very respectful. For someone to come and just mock it, no, it's just, ugh. So I watched his videos on this, I watched them all the way through, and oh my god, no. And there are a ton of things that he has done that he thinks there's going to be no consequences for, that he can get away with this. And YouTube think that he can get away with this, which we're going to talk at the very end, because I can't figure out what's in their mind. Well, I can, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, so we're going to break this down. He goes to the Japanese temple, he runs around like an idiot, he dresses in a kimono, puts on the kind of straw hat, and then, again, does the same sort of thing. And then pushes people and pushes his team to see how far that he can go.
How far can we take this?
He goes to this fire that the smoke that's producing can help cleanse you, that can get rid of all the bad stuff. So what does he do? He doesn't do exactly what everyone else does, which is stand at the side and waft it over them. He has to get right in there to make sure that he has got that content. So he's he's going, whoa.
What is this?
You get the smoke, the shower, and then your body, your spirit will be clean up.
The smoke cleans your spirit. I'm going in for the sake of my future.
No, you're gonna light on fire, bro.
That's okay. My spirit's being
You're gonna light on fire.
The guy that he is with knows exactly what everything is about, what the culture's like, what to do at a temple, and he's just letting it happen. I can honestly say that with this, he'll probably be fired from the agency, and you kind of think that anyone with common decency would tell him to stop doing this. So, no, that's not it. He carries on and does more. So now Logan comes up to the holy water. Now in Japan, you collect the water, and then just around the side, there's like kind of a drain, there's kind of a collection where you basically pour the water over yourself, and that's how you get rid of the bad stuff that you've got, like the bad energy. You don't put it back in the water. You don't go pour it over straight back into the holy water, because it's been cleansed. It's a special type, and he has no respect for it.
It's the holy water. This is for if you're a real piece of shit in life. You can come here and clean yourself from being a piece of shit. I need that, baby. Come on.
There's another part where he comes up to a well, and what happens at a shrine is you say a prayer, a silent prayer, and then you put the coins in, and it's effectively what you want to happen, your respects to other people, and you kind of think, okay, maybe he's doing it, but no, he just chucks the coins in.
So if you look behind me, this is where you throw coins into the well. You make a wish and they come true.
What are you gonna wish for?
I wish for health, happiness, and hella bitches. There you go.
It's so disrespectful for this, because this is so disrespectful, because this is a country's religion, a country's way of paying respect to the passing, to the spirits, to everything. And this, you know what? I just don't know why he's doing it. You kind of think that you know about the respect of this country, and you say it at the very beginning of the video.
I just gotta be careful to not like disrespect the culture, because Logan, Japan is all about the respect.
And you just piss it all. It's like, oh, I just don't care as long as I'm getting content. And again, it's all about content to him. They start complaining of why they're getting kicked out. And, you know, in the video it says like, oh, you know, it's about filming, but it's not that. It's not that. Even Andy, I think that's his name, he turns around and goes like, I was just washing myself with water. I generally think you were probably pissing people off there, that the actual guards turned around and went, gonna have to get you out there. And again, the guy, he's like, no, really, really sorry, like saying like, you know, it's, you know, they didn't mean it and stuff. You just kind of think that you would have turned around. When you'd seen some of this happening, you'd have turned around and said, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna stop. You know, can we, you know, you've got to calm it down. Please stop it. But no, it's like the guy just doesn't care. Maybe he doesn't want to annoy Logan and Logan's going to be like, yeah, no, and then just have a go at him. Who knows?
It looks like Andy's being taken away. What happened? What did he do?
No!
So she's saving the day with his flashlight. What did you do, Andy? I looked away for 4 seconds.
I was just cleaning myself with water, and then he's like, out.
I'm sorry, the filming.
Oh, it's the film. Oh, it's the vlog. All right, guys, we're gonna see you back in a second. We're gonna put the vlog camera down. You know how it is in Japan. They're all about the respect. So we're gonna be respectful for a little bit. I know it's new, but we gotta do it sometimes.
What kind of bothers me is when Logan turns around and says, oh, it's all about the respect. But he says it like he just doesn't care. Very sarcastic, like, whoa, you know, they're all about the respect. You know, I'm going to make sure that it's about that, yeah.
You know how it is in Japan. They're all about the respect.
You know, and you just think that you know about it. You turn around and you mock it. You mock them so badly because they're not giving you what you want. I imagine in his mind when he went there, everyone was going to go jump up and start chanting and be like, yeah, you do what you want. And he can have the full free range of what he's doing. But no, he's not. It just, yet again, even his friends know this. Why aren't they telling him just calm it down a little bit? You know, why? He then goes and puts a GoPro into a koi pond for content.
Oh, don't worry about me, I'm just a vlogger. Just getting content.
It's really fucking disrespectful because the koi fish are actually very kind of respected. They are a symbol, they are a sign. And yet he just pisses all over it. He doesn't care.
Just getting content.
And this is what really annoys me because you go to a country that is very respectful to each other, that has a lot of respect for everybody, and you just don't care. You just don't care about it, and you don't, you know, you just want content.
How far can we take this?
No, you're gonna light on fire, bro.
That's okay. My spirit's being
You're gonna light on fire.
There you go.
Oh, it infuriates me so much. We now come to more parts of his time in Japan. He then goes and buys a Game Boy.
The Game Boy Color. I'm actually losing my mind, bro.
But then, as soon as he plays it and it doesn't work, he has to then scream out to make sure everybody knows. And then what does he do? Does he not just go, I'm going to return it, you know, and maybe I made a mistake? No. He does this.
My Game Boy. It's totally broken. My childhood. It's not funny. Stop laughing at me. Ah!
Why? You could have returned it.
Huh? Oh.
The most sane thing you'd ever do is, it's not working, I'm gonna return it. The guy is gonna go, cool, here's your money back. So then you can be okay with things? No. You have to scream out that your childhood is ruined. And there's one thing, I'm gonna go off topic. When someone says their childhood is ruined, you can't ruin your childhood that you've already had it. Not unless that thing goes all the way back in time, punches you in the face or ruins it there, and then comes back, and then that's how it's ruined. I really hate it when people say that. My childhood is ruined because this is different to what I'm like. Oh my god, it's not the same as normal. My childhood is ruined. It's not. It's goddamn not. And what do you do next? You basically drop your pants in public.
Don't mind me, dumb American, pants coming down.
Just drop them. Just drop them so everybody can see. And you kind of think, ah. Now people are going to say he wants to recreate a photo that he did when he was last in Japan. But you kind of think you don't have to recreate that photo. You know, you don't have to, because people aren't going to see it as, oh, he's already got a photo. Oh, you know, he's just recreating it. You know, they're going to see it as, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you dropping your pants in public? Just, it doesn't make sense. Just, and again, it's fucking disrespectful. Now, this is what he does next. What he does, and he thinks it's just really funny, is he turns around and he dresses like Pikachu. He gets the others to dress in Pokemon onesies. And rather than just rocking about, you know, not being a menace, what does he do? He pisses everybody off.
Toyota, I choose you. No, 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 no. Yes. Catch him. Catch him. Gotcha, bitch.
He's gonna catch you. Okay, get him. Honey, get him. Oh, you've been caught.
Charizard? Wait, is that?
I'm gonna catch you.
I choose you.
Japanese police.
I've been in situations like this before. Thanks.
Now, I don't know if you're like me, but if someone does that, you turn around and go, what the are you doing? Can you imagine that guy on the bicycle? He's either had a really shitty day, he is going through things that he doesn't want to do, or he's tired and he's like, I just want to go home, or I'm going to work. You know, I just want to get to my destination. And then you see someone trying to stop you and trying to block you, to throw a Pokeball in while some guy's going, no! And then, after this, he turns around and he throws the Pokeball at different people, thinking that he can catch them like Pokemon. Now, he said previously that he just sees everything as a giant cartoon.
Tokyo is a real life cartoon.
So you're effectively saying that every single person in Japan is a Pokemon, and the fact is that you need to catch them all. Why aren't people turning around to him and going, use your common sense, don't throw a Pokeball or anything at a person, because they're going to go, oh, you know, he does it at a police officer as well. Just literally, he's like, okay guys, I've handled this before, okay?
Thanks.
He then has to upstage it, run into a restaurant and throw a Pokeball at probably the head chef or the owner. And the guy pretty much goes, what?
I choose you.
When Logan doesn't get the response he wants, he runs out like, haha, it's so funny. How can anyone defend him? Literally, I generally don't know. And if it's about being different, there's being different, and then there is respect. You do not go up to a complete stranger and throw something in their face, be really loud in their face. Just think, like, if you take one thing away from this video, think about one thing. Would you like that to happen to you? Not by Logan Paul, in case some of his fans turn around and say, I would love it if that happened. No, just think about it. Would you like anybody to come around and be in your face, to throw something at you, to mock you? That would annoy me. It was, oh. You can tell I'm getting angry about this. So now that Logan Paul has got his voice back, what does he do? You know, he obviously explains, like, being a Maverick's different. You know, why don't you subscribe to his channel? And he's walking down the street.
Family of Mavericks, people who are doing it differently. People who walk on the street instead of driving in cars. Hi, how are you? Okay. It's really funny, guys. They drive on the opposite side of the road in Japan. Hello. Hi. Yes, sushi. Woo! I'm sorry, bro. I'm a lot to handle. He's got my back, though, so guys.
Petting people's dogs.
So guys, it's, oh my god, is that Kong? Kong! Kong! Where's Kong? Hi, I have a dog like you, except not as fluffy. Oh, this is crazy, Kong. I'm with your grandpa. Thanks for letting me touch your dog. Okay.
Being, again, disrespectful. If you're driving and suddenly someone like leans in to stroke your dog or to lean into your car in general, there are a few things that will possibly run through your head. Oh my god, he's trying to steal my dog. Oh my god, he could be mugging me. Oh my god, I could be in danger. And again, you know, even if he's being funny, Again, these are the things that rush through your head. I guarantee you, in any country, if he did that, people would be like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You know, what are you doing? But yet again, he just doesn't get it into his head that this is something that you shouldn't be doing anyway. He goes to a fish market, so because he wants to battle in the street, he wants to do something with the fish. He thinks it's funny to hit his friend with a fish. So they go to this like really popular fish market. And rather than, you know, just turning around and getting the fish and then doing it later, so again, he's not going to eat it, it's all for context, again, and also it's going to be for content.
Just getting content.
He decides to turn the entire fish market into his playground. And do you know what is just very, very annoying? Is the fact is that he's jumping onto moving vehicles.
Why use my feet when I don't have to?
There's being dangerous as well. Just because you can do this doesn't mean that anyone else can. You know, can you imagine if one of your low gang decides to do this and he's copying you and gets hurt? It feels like he is not listening to anything like this, that he is just doing what he wants, and he's like, screw everybody else, as long as I'm getting content, woo, I don't care. He sees this guy driving like a small truck. So what does he and his friend do? They jump onto it, and he's like, oh, the guy doesn't know. And all of a sudden, goes like, hey, how you doing?
Hello. Oh. Hi. How you feel? Okay, have a nice day.
And the guy's like, whoa. Can you imagine? You're doing your job. You are literally just doing it day in, day out. You know, no hassle whatsoever. And out of the blue, this guy just goes, hey, how you doing? This is not how you treat people. In fact, this entire thing looks like you're bullying a lot of people for your enjoyment, for your content, because you want to show people to be different. But you're bullying people. All this infuriates me. He then buys the tentacle and he buys the fish.
Yeah! Hey guys, you want some fish? Okay. Does anybody want a squid leg? Okay, good. Oh, okay, respect.
He runs all the way through town. He starts fights, you know, thinking it's funny because with his friend.
No one with my fish.
Obviously, he's running up to windows, pushing against it, looking like, I got a fish, look at me. Oh, and then, you know, even people are like, oh God, because they don't want to be associated with that. One thing in Japan is they don't like wasting food. So when he gets bored of using the tentacle and the fish to his own advantage, he just places it on a car.
Honestly, bro, I'm done with these fish. We gotta do something about this.
And the car drives off, and you think, why? Why not just put it in a bin? Why do you have to literally leave it on that car boot so you can drive off? It baffles my mind how someone can be like this. If you're meant to be an entertainer, if you're meant to entertain people, think of the consequences that you've got as well. What also he does for this is he decides to go around a Japanese like clothing store. He kind of like waves the fish in the face of everyone.
Japan is all about the hottest fashion. It's the freshest in the game, just like the fish. These are kind of nice. Again, like, I don't know if I find myself wearing jackets often. I already got the hottest merchant in the game. Actually, what do I do here, bro? I'm good, bro.
People don't want to be near him. They're like, oh, you know, trying to maneuver because they think that that tentacle is going to touch them. You know, and he goes around playing with, like, all the clothes. Now, granted, I will say that he holds it so, like, maybe the ink doesn't touch it. But still, I know you can probably buy all of that if they turn around and say, look, hang on a minute. Yeah, you gotta buy that. You could just probably buy the entire store. Fair enough. But still, you know, other people are wanting to buy those clothes. And if he didn't, and if he just left his, like, red-stained hand on all these items, then that company is going to lose. They are going to lose the money for this because they have to either send it back or it's defective, and they have just lost a portion of their daily earnings. Oh, this guy just fucking infuriates me. As someone who works in retail, if someone comes in like that, you turn around and your instant thoughts are, it doesn't matter who they are, you just think, you're a prick. Get the hell out of my store. I don't want to have to deal with your shit anymore. And I guarantee you, he'd probably be the sort of person that would run in, push everything on the floor, go woo, and then run out. And then you've got to think of what the people have to do to clean up. They don't care if you're the biggest person on YouTube, if you are the fastest person coming up on YouTube. If you're disrespecting things and other people, you are a grade A prick on this. Oh, why isn't anyone sourcing this? And again, this is what we're going to talk about at the end of the video with YouTube. There are other things that he does in this entire whole situation. At the very beginning, he has to play up that he's dying, that his throat is like... You
just gotta burp him like a baby. You just need to burp the baby.
Well, the fact is that he can't deal with stuff. Fair enough, if you're ill, you're ill. If I've got a sore throat or anything like that, I will stay in bed, I will be quiet, I will not do anything. But no, he has to shout, he has to be the loudest person ever, and that you just think, why? So this is when YouTube really annoys me, because they are not turning around, they are not doing anything. They are letting this behavior carry on. And do you know why? It's all about money. The fact is that you have other channels that have shown graphic violence, straight away taken down. Strike, not using that. There are people on this platform that have talked about suicide, their thoughts, tough times that they're going through, taken away. There are people that have probably done the same thing as Logan, and what's happened? Taken down. But with Logan, because he's bringing in the money, he's bringing in everything, do you know what they're doing? They're letting that happen. Because at the end of the day, they're getting their money, they don't care. YouTube needs to set an example of this. They need to turn around and say, you have shown disrespect to an entire country, you have shown a dead body on camera, you need to be punished. And everyone is going to say, oh, YouTube aren't going to do that because they're the golden boys. Do you know what? Some person at YouTube, if they did this, they would be like, yeah, we had to do it. They would probably get praise. I don't know if this is going to be my last video about Logan Paul. It's quite a long one. And to be honest, what he has done is he's disrespected an entire whole country because he wants to use it for himself. The fact that he thinks it's a playground, he wants it, he doesn't care.
I swear, Tokyo is just a giant playground. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should stop. Probably not.
It's all one big cartoon to him.
Tokyo is a real life cartoon.
Just remember, Logan does not care about anything like this. As long as it's getting him content, he doesn't care, and he's going to keep producing it, and he's going to piss a lot of people off until someone actually takes a stand and goes, no. Just no. So Rangers, what are your thoughts on this? Are you a fan of Logan Paul? Are you fine with what he's doing? Or do you think that he is just disrespecting everybody? And I know when this video gets picked up by the Low Gang, people are going to come down. Now, rather than having a go at me, I just want you to take, again, as I said in this video, take one think about this. Would you like it if someone that wasn't Logan Paul, would you like it if someone did that to you? And just think about it. But yeah, I know this is going to get attacked, and I just don't care. I'm just angry at him and everything that he's done so far. So if you've liked this video, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other videos on the channel. If you want to help the channel on Patreon, link is in the description down below. And as always, Rangers, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.